Welcome, welcome. It is 7 p.m. on Sunday, and you know what that means. I miss it. Didn't we miss it? Newton Dad missed it. We all miss watching Wireless Jacks play. So what are we doing? We're going to stream their games. They're going to do 2 sets tonight against Season 2 Ignite. Two teams from an era that is bygone playing against each other. Going to throw down for us here on stream. Dimly, how you feeling?
Confused.
Me too.
I don't know how I got here.
I've got Dimly with me, and he is equally confused.
I thought this was VRML. What? Wireless Jacks?
Actually, wireless. No, actually, this is a game from 2 seasons ago. You're looking into a portal.
Did I go back in time?
We went back in time for this
Only
game.
2 years? That is such a waste of energy.
Okay, this was the test run. All right, we'll go back to Caveman VRML once we get the power.
I mean, Caveman, just like 20 years would be all right. That'd be, you could actually do something with that.
Awesome.
2 years. What am I? I guess I didn't memorize any lottery numbers, so that's not going to help me.
I mean, that sounds like a you problem. I'm just ready for sports betting. I don't know any horse
races. I didn't pay attention to sports for the last 2 years, so I don't even know who won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So, yeah, all right. Now I feel like my time is wasted. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, guess we're packing it in, calling it a night. Dimly, thank you for coming. Newton Dad, thank you for the assets.
I have a mason jar.
That's okay. But all of our players are in, so we're just waiting on the ready up, and we should be able to get this party going.
Faye's right. I should go buy some Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, that's a good one.
All the Bitcoin. I buy like 5 Bitcoin. What's that, like $3 today?
It's a little bit more than $3, I think. All right, our teams are readied up. Neutral joust. Who's got disc? Who do you think, Dimly?
It's gonna be the orange team. You didn't give me enough time. Look at this. Ignite getting this one set in. Dual tracking. No, it's gonna be will.i.am coming out. Although Wireless Jacks, they clumped up there really fast. It's not a good look, as catching them on the what do we call it? The oh man, I'm already forgetting words. I'm a caster. Wireless Jacks, they clumped up there really fast. Transition. It's not a good look. Caught them in transition. Got it in. What do we call it?
That's all right. And neither were Wireless Jacks, but we'll see if they get their stuff together on this next joust. Coming out of the tubes is will.i.am with the disc, taking a look downfield before going to the short option to Blitz. Blitz down to Venom down in Valley. He's going to back it up a little bit, looking for his options. No pressure quite yet. Now pressure's coming in. He's going to pass it over to his right towards Blitz. Blitz quickly down into the bubble to Gilligan. Gilligan with an open goal and the ding.
That's why we call Gilligan cabbage.
Ding again. I'm sorry, that was me. But that's okay. They retain possession anyway. Blitz has it on the back line. He's going to drift in a little bit before taking that pass all the way across to will.i.am. will.i.am down to the floor. Back out to Blitz. Blitz takes the slap shot, but no, not quite. Doesn't matter, though. I think Blue is still going to be first to the disc. Yeah, still fighting for possession. Somebody got a hand on it, but slapped it instead. And now, finally, Ignite has possession of the disc for the first time this drive. They're going to opt for the clear through the left tunnel. It doesn't matter, though, because Blitz is all over the field, and he's already got it in the backfield.
They just handed it over, but they're doing it because they know they're going to win. Because Wireless Jacks are washed. Heard it here first. As this one gets sent down, a BTS King is going to recover it there confidently because, as we just said, Wireless Jacks are washed. Wolf 23 juking around. Look at that bottom corner pocket on the stunned out goalie, who is Gilligan, in fact. Cabbage himself right there confidently because, as we just said, Wireless Jacks are washed. Wolf 23 juking around. Look at that bottom corner pocket.
All right. Ooh, Wireless Jacks.
JG says, "Oh no, the audio, it's broken." Anybody know the meme? JG probably listen. I guess the replays are playing audio.
Oh yikes, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, JG gets the reference.
But what's not unfortunate is that reset back to Gilligan. Gilligan on the back line, sending it into the bubble, not quite connecting with his teammate. It's okay, though. Blitz has the recovery, sends it up to Nest. Trying to take a shot is Gilligan, but he misses again. Come on, Cabbage. Ignite has
Come
the
on,
disc.
Cabbage. Oh, I just ruined his reputation. Venom collects it in his own zone, sends it up to Blitz, who's okay. And Blitz is going to send this one out. He's not Cabbage, though. As Cabbage is not going to receive that pass. Since he has France. A good scoop there from Cabbage out to Blitz. He's going to get this one to Venom on the back line. Oh, man, he's going to be upset about this.
He's going to be so mad.
Yes, he is.
You started it.
I did not. You gave me the idea. It's all on tape.
I did no such thing.
Yeah. Everyone. Oh, Cabbage is finally going to score a goal.
Cabbage is on the board, guys.
Finally so smelling.
You started it, Cabbage.
I did not.
There we go. All right, for the first time, Joust advantage is for Ignite. So we'll see what they do with their first rollout of the evening. My controller's broken. I don't see who has that.
Wolf had it. Who gave it to Duel. Duel sends it in. Franz gets there, but a read from the Jacks, as they knew exactly what play that was. That chain got there quickly. As Cabbage is going to pass this one up to Will.i.am. Will.i.am across the Blitz. Blitz pushing in on the bubble. As Will cut into goal. Goalie stunned out, but Blitz is going to get stunned out as well, as they had no real support there on that press in. And VTS King is going to look to clear that out, but it doesn't get out. Slaps it out, and now it is out. And in the hands of Wolf, who's going to... I can't say Wolf's name. I always say Wolf, and I don't know why.
Wolf.
Wolf. Yeah, that's how I say Wolf.
Close enough.
That's how I say Wolf, though. That's how I've discovered Wolf. I have to over enunciate to say Wolf. Wolf.
That's all right. You know what?
With the Ellen, so it just ends up coming out Wolf. Oh my!
Considering we're calling the other team Cabbage, I think he's okay with Wolf.
It's not the other team. It's just Gilligan.
Well, just Gil. You're right. You're right.
Although Will took a long, beautiful shot on a goalie, so I mean, there's that.
Oh my! All right, Franz tries. Oh, the intercept from Venom. Venom tries to get that. Oh, that's not a clear. That's a pass down to Blitz. Blitz is in his own trench for sending it all the way through, taking a ceiling bounce pass-ish. He gets it to Will. Will tries to take the mail slap, but it's not quite in, or covered by VTS, who sends that immediately out. Still bouncing around, still trying to get possession on it. Blue's got a hand on it. Venom's coming in for the drive, and he gets it. That's 2 points. We're tied. Okay, so
did you hear that too, Dad, or was that just me? Okay, that was both of us. So that was actually a really funny glitch out, because the way it kind of ascended, because it was like, and it goes It was actually very funny. It was a good call, but very funny. The glitch in the middle of it. It was a good goal. Is uh-oh, she dropped out. She gone. Her face is frozen. I think she's MIA. It's just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Don't worry, chat. I'm not talking to myself. Newton Dad is having a full conversation with me right now. I'm not crazy. As this gets sent in, Gilligan, Cabbage as they call him, Gilligan sending this one in. It's off of the backboard. Venom's not going to be able to get the grab. Blitz sending it across to Will. Will up to Gil. Gil to Venom. That's actually a really nice play. They get it in and tie it up here. In the first round of this exhibition. Psycha.
I think. I'm sorry. I have no idea what just happened. Thank you.
Don't worry. I covered.
I'm sure you covered beautifully.
I did. Me and Newton Dad talked about the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Without me? I thought we were saving that for halftime.
Nope, it's already done and did.
Well, all right, we're gonna have to find a new topic, but that's okay.
Well, less than 3 minutes to go. It's a tie game right now. Are you back in yet?
No, you can continue. Take it away.
Well, this is a clear out. The defense is gonna get their first. Wolf, actually, that was nice accuracy on that chain. This Blitz will handle it on the near side wall. Oh, they have a numbers advantage with who's stunned out in the back line. It's Franz. Franz actually playing with the numbers 00 right now, the default, as if he's a scrub. But Blitz is going to get that one in for the 2. And as anyone knows, that has been a recent soapbox of mine. Because don't play with the default numbers, because then it gets hard to track you. If you end up on a team with another player with default numbers. It does happen more frequently than you would think.
Yikes. All right, I'm back in, so I'll take this next
Yikes.
stuff. Wolf is drifting up toward the tunnel before opting for a pass over to Duel on left station. Passes it back to Wolf. Wolf gets it stolen, gets his pocket picked and stunned out. That's a long shot, and that is in. 3 points for Cabbage.
Yeah, he's probably got the stream on, and he heard us calling him Cabbage, and he was like, "I'm gonna start hitting some threes to shut them up."
All right. He's no longer Cabbage. He's no longer Ding again. It's fine.
Until he dings it again.
That's okay. Wolf goes for the fast pass this time over to Tunnel. Gets it all the way down to BTS, who passes it to Franz. Franz, open bubble, tries to take the bounce shot, but no. Will said no. That's mine.
That was a
he gets that almost cleared out. Picked up again by Ignite, though. He tries to get that to Duel in the bubble, but not quite. Still bouncing around, still looking for a hand on it. Wolf finally gets a piece of it. He's now juking around, trying to fake out nobody on the rock. He gets it around Blitz, who passes it over to... I'm kidding. I couldn't follow that play in time with my camera. BTS got it. It's 2 points.
BTS got it. It's 2 points. They're back within 3. I don't know what happened. I was reading chat.
We are professional casters. I'm so sorry. My computer is like throwing a hissy fit today, and I'm just trying to make it work. But that's okay.
Over to Cabbage. Back over to Blitz. Blitz to Venom. You know Venom's famous. As well as going to send that one up. Empty goal. Almost off of the code. But not quite in. Cabbage over there to Blitz. Blitz going to hit the head of the stunned out player. But Blitz with the recovery gets it in for the 2. And that'll be probably the last goal of the round. A 5-point lead for the Wireless Jacks. And Cabbage.
The Wireless Cabbages. All right. Arrow threw a very important question in chat, and he said, where is it? It was highlighted earlier. Oh, he wants the caster's opinions. Should his next drink be apple soda with apple whiskey, or chocolate liqueur, Irish cream, and peppermint schnapps? The second one.
The answer is always whiskey.
That's round 1. There's a game going on. 8-13. Looks like Wireless Jacks takes that one. All right. Seems like teams are getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. It's fine. Everything's fine right now.
The answer.
What do you think of that round, Dimway?
Is always whiskey.
You're wrong, but that's okay.
No, I'm not.
It's not though. The answer's not.
You just don't have appropriate taste buds.
Tiebreaker coming in from Dundad on the mic. Whiskey wins. Sorry, Psycha. You're wrong.
I don't think you're sorry.
Did. It's been done, did, and that's all there is to do it.
Yep, that's it. Resume.
Are you offering me whiskey? Okay, well, if you're gonna walk over here with whiskey, pour me a glass, please. I just got whiskey.
There you go. Whiskey
I'm not drinking out of the... This is not the podcast. I'm drinking out of the bottle.
This is America.
This is America. Drink American.
Whiskey is American.
The look I just got. But
Whiskey's
that's
not American.
right.
Well, I guess. Well, there's Tennessee whiskey.
Is that... Okay, I'm a whiskey idiot. Is that different from normal whiskey?
Well, it's, they have their own processes. There's also Canadian whiskey. There's Irish whiskey.
All right. Today I learned. Round 2 is going on now. Looks like Wireless Jacks gets the headbutt up to Will.i.am, who gets it into the bubble to Blitz. Blitz takes a shot. Oh, no, that was Gilligan. I lied.
Yeah, Blitz hits his shots.
Blitz hits a shot.
As I say it, Duel saves a shot from Blitz. And Wolf gets his pocket picked by Venom. Or is that Phenom? I'm never sure.
Venom? The Venom?
I think it might actually be Phenom.
He's gonna be so mad at us.
I'm pretty sure Venom's in the chat.
No, he's not.
Or is that Phenom? I can never tell.
I can't tell if you're serious.
Of course I'm not.
I'm going with not. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was like, you know what? Maybe some early onset dementia out of nowhere that I wasn't aware of. Blitz scored. Not Gilligan. Wireless Jacks is on the board. All right, I can't cast with Dimway anymore. You're not invited back to the show because once you get me laughing, it's over. Like. Wireless Jacks is on the board.
asked a question and he said, "I'm starting to see some common rollouts through tunnel mid, then across the enemy neutral zones. Is that a specific name?" And Queen Cap responded and said, "Sounds like you're talking about a relay," and I'm going to agree with Cap. Sounds like you're talking about a relay. That's when you have basically send 2 players to one tube, 1 player through the other tube. Generally, it's like a basic setup, and one of those players through the tube with the 2 players goes deep into the other team's zone, as well as the solo player. They both end up going deep, and then that second player in that same tube is going to stop short somewhere, at the front of the goal, or not the front of the goal, the front of the tube, or basically you're going to send a quick pass to them. And they're going to quickly send it down to that player in, like what we just saw there. That was a relay down to Franz. It was effectively a relay. It wasn't a quick relay. Generally, you'll see a relay. Franz would have been on the same side as that pass. But otherwise, yeah, that's known as a relay pass. And it's really it's kind of that. There's always when you're talking about like a really aggressive offensive rollout. Did we lose Psyche again? She's not here. I forget what I was saying. Son of a gun. Relay. There was there's only so many. We were talking about a play that's going to go like when your attack vector is the offensive zone. See, I knew that phrase was going to come back for me. It was going to be useful. When your intended attack vector, basically when your intended point of attack is in the offensive and is through mid. Like you're trying to quickly get through mid, you only have so many options. One is a relay, and the other one's basically a long pass, like a Hail Mary, and those tend to not work out. Most teams aren't going for Hail Marys for those long passes. You only see those in pubs. Ooh, there's a nice goal there. So most of the time, if they're going to be going for one of those deep plays, it's going to be a relay or something that's basically a relay. And it's when the team's trying to be aggressive, when they're trying to get quick. When they're basically trying to not fight the other team at mid. When you're playing a team like Joker or Ignite, the current Ignite, not Season 2 Ignite, they're so strong at mid, some teams will opt to try to exclusively run by mid, like with relays. Anyways, now I'm just rambling about relays. Gilligan, Cabbage, is Psycho back?
Psycho's back. I don't know what's going on. We're starting after this game. Blitz scores because I came back. You're welcome, guys.
You didn't drink the whiskey.
I didn't drink the whiskey. Somebody took away the whiskey. Anyway, it's fine. All right, I'm back now. I just kind of gave up on Bluetooth because I think that's what's screwing everything up. But that's my problem, not y'all's. It's Ignite's Joust. They're going to send it through tunnel and immediately whip it over to... Oh, not quite. A little disconnect on the pass, but it's okay because VTS is going to recover. VTS over to Duel. Duel takes the shot and it's in. 2 points. Ignite only down by 4 now.
Aeronite with a good point. I did forget about dribbles. That is another option if you're going... Although you're still kind of... I mean, you're still... I don't know. Like, with the dribble... A dribble is kind of unique in that regard. You don't really have a typical attack vector. Your attack vector is basically starting right at the back there. You start... You know what I mean? You're attacking with that. I guess I don't know. I guess that is a good aggressive play. You're right. No, yeah. I agree. I agree with Aeronite. Ignore me.
All right. Will.i.am sends it over to Venom. Venom is going to drift into the bubble slowly before finding a pass over to... No, I lied. He's going to fake it. Try to give it to Gilligan. Gilligan gets stunned out before he can put it in. Gets cleared out by NTS Franz. We're getting our stacks together, at least trying. But there's no stacks when it comes to Gilligan. Gilligan breaks all of those and gets the disc himself. Gives it a little duck, getting under one player, but gets stunned out by Franz. He doesn't see him coming. It's okay, though. Blitz recovers and gets that cleared all the way down in an orange bubble. It's picked up by Venom. Venom walking in toward the goal, takes the bounce shot, but no, off the head, I think?
I believe it was. Wolf 22. 23, damn it.
It's one of those numbers.
Yeah.
But that's okay. They keep possession, so they're going to get another try at this. Will.i.am, top of the bubble, tries to pass it over to Gilligan, but gets stunned out mid-pass. Gil picks it up anyway, takes the bounce shot. No, that is saved by Wolf again. Wolf is a monster in goal right now. He gets that cleared all the way through. Getting stuck at around the tunnel area. Wireless Jax is there first. Venom gets stunned out trying to pick it up, but that's okay. Blitz gets a hand on slapping it over to Will.i.am. Will.i.am gets stunned, or gets his pocket picked by the orange stack, who gets that cleared out. We're chasing it with stacks now. It's a stack race. But it's bouncing off some geos, so it looks like Venom is going to be there first for Wireless Jax. He's going to give his team a second to get some stacks together before probably clearing it. Yep, nope, sending a pass over to Blitz. Blitz tries to take a shot, but who put Nugget there? I hate when the devs bad geos like that.
Ooh. Blitz is going to beat the defense with that goal. Also, fun fact, did you know will.i.am is will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas?
Is he really?
Yeah,
When I saw him at camping trip, I thought he looked familiar.
yeah, that is will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas. Matter of fact. But Ignite, quick pass there, far side 2. BTS King sending it in. Go with it, far side. 3 minutes on the clock. Was set up there behind the goal, and somebody's swinging around like a monkey, but not good enough. BTS King is going to get it in. Who was that swinging around like that on the Jacks? It was probably Gil.
Ape Man does ape things.
Longer name. Actually, I think that's Will. It's Will or Blitz. Then maybe Gil. I'm not sure. Maybe it was Venom. It was somebody on the wireless Jacks. I've narrowed it down that far.
That's all right, though. They have Joust now doing an interesting little bounce pass play, but it doesn't quite work out for them. It's intercepted by Duel. Duel tries to take the cloud shot, but it hits the wrong face, so it's going to bounce down into the trench. The stack is there for Wireless Jacks. Gilligan has that. He's going to clear that through the tunnel. Their stack gets broken up, though, so it's bouncing around down there. Nobody's got a hand on it yet. Wireless Jacks comes flying in, takes the shot. 2 points for Blitz.
Blitz is going to get that one in. Also, apparently, the real Doug in the chat. Yo, how's Patty? Patty Mayonnaise. Doing good? You guys still together? I would hope so.
If you're not, I don't
They
want
would
to
be
know.
mutual? What the fuck? Excuse me.
As I said earlier, professional casters doing professional casting. But that's okay.
I got excited. I thought my cartoon hero from childhood was here. And
I
apparently
mean, that's
it's
fair.
it's some capitalist commercial person. And yes, Franz gets a recovery here in this capitalistic society. Duel, also living in a capitalistic society, sends this one in. This into the hands of will.i.am, who also, we're not aware, operates within a capitalistic society. Blitz is going to get this one sent out. I believe we all are operating within a capitalist society. Franz sending this one in. Capitalist or capitalistic? I think it depends on the intent of the statement. Blitz setting this one up. I believe both words are correct, but do have differing meanings. Uh-oh. Opportunity here for Wolf. Hits it. Yeah, that's your one good call of the evening.
There you go. Ignite only down by 3 now with 50 seconds left. It's got to be a 3-pointer, but they can still do this and send it to overtime. We'll see
Are we going to see an overtime?
What's up?
Are we going to see an overtime?
I've never seen
Wireless
overtime.
Jacks have decided to throw the game with the headbutt. Get him.
Well, sometimes it just happens, but that's okay. Wolf with the bounce pass over to Franz. Franz on the outside of the bubble, but no, can't quite make the shot through the goalie. It's all right. They're picking it up. They're taking it back outside the bubble, taking threes on will.i.am. Nobody's stunning him, though, for some reason, but that's okay. It's an interesting Ignite strat. Stacks are going down all the way into the orange bubble. No, what a save. With 11 seconds left, Ignite's going to have one more chance. Oh my god, did they hit that? No, not quite. They're inside the bubble. They're going to have to carry it out, but it doesn't matter because Venom got a hand on it. He's going to clear it. Over to will.i.am. will.i.am over to Gilligan. Gilligan just letting the disc sit there for the last second. What a good sport.
So, the Wireless Jack should have self-goaled a 3. Whoops, that's 2 of me. Wireless Jack should have self-goaled a 3 there just to be toxic.
Oh, my camera went out because I got kicked, and now Dimwee has 2 faces. Let me try to fix this real quick.
Two mason jars. We were playing 2 sets. That was 2 rounds, 2 sets of 6 rounds total. That's 2 in the bag, 4 on the board. That makes sense?
Yes. Sure. Totally.
Indubitably. Indubitably.
Yeah. Alright, Tim, will you have any feedback on those first 2 rounds, or are we just looking at typical Ignite and typical Wireless Jacks going at it like it's season 2?
I don't know what would be typical, although Blitz...
I mean, both teams I've found to be more technical. These are not, steezing solos kind of teams. And it's really good to see that, you know, even as the meta has shifted a bit more towards soloing, they haven't picked that up. But that's just me.
I don't know. Gilligan is pretty selfish. What did I just say?
Yeah, okay.
Gilligan. Gilligan is a pretty selfish player. I don't mean that.
Right.
I'm saying that to be goofy, but I called him Gilligan, so I don't know what's going on. That's what I'm saying, Doug. What would be typical about it? Ooh, the long shot off of the barrier, but BTS King recovers. Uh-oh, pass isn't good. Disc is loose. Gilligan stunned out by Wolf. Wolf stunned out by Venom. Venom will get it cleared out. Down and in. Picked up by Blitz, who's going to fling that one. You see, he threw it like a frisbee. Threw it like a frisbee. That's how you know he's playing on a CV1.
Oh, no, wait, he threw it like a frisbee.
Yeah.
Just watching the...
Let's flick that.
You know? Whatever works.
Dad is fired. Those are Psycho's orders, not mine.
Ignite with the disc, gets it over to NTS Franz in the tunnel, sends it over to Duel, but Duel's gonna get stunned out before he makes his mind up what to do with it. Gilligan with the mail slot, no, not quite. But will.i.am is there to pick that up, and will.i.am puts it in.
Yeah, if I know Gilligan, he just got really toxic at his teammate for getting the goal instead of him.
He's just going for the assists, it's okay.
He wanted the points, he didn't get them, and instead of taking responsibility for himself like a man, he's blaming the person who got the 2 points in.
You know
Of
what?
course, I'm kidding.
They're up by 5, it's working for him.
It is working for them.
Gilligan with... I almost just thought he was going to spawn his own bubble. I don't know why, but that's okay. Gilligan gets that crossover to Blitz. Blitz back over to Venom, still keeping it on their side of the field before finally going for that longer pass to put it over the midfield. Gilligan's got it now, taking a look at that stack, trying to figure out how much time he has before passing that up to will.i.am. will.i.am with the open goal takes a shot, but not quite, just a little low, bouncing out. But there, Gil is there. Ding again, strikes again? Oh my, we're just dinging the... Okay, it's alright. Wireless Jax just needs to take a breath before trying to get back into the bubble next time, and then they'll have it.
It's the Dingless Jax. Venom's gonna get this one picked up. Dingham here, sending this one up to Dings. Because Dings is gonna send this one all the way out and in. Looking to pick that one up was will.i.ding. Actually, will.i.ding does pick it up and sends it up to Dings. Dings is gonna set up. Who is that?
Ding again.
Ding again. Gets it in for the 2. 7-point lead here to the Wireless Jax. You're right there.
All right.
All right.
Ignite has
okay.
disc. Wolf is going to send that all the way through the midfield with a high pass over to Duel, who's on the ceiling. Duel finds his teammate under the cross pack. BTS sending it into the bubble toward NTS Franz. NTS Franz bouncing off the boot before taking the bounce shot. No! It seems that they've caught a case of the dings now. Wireless Jax tries to get that cleared out, but it's right into Wolf's hands. Wolf sends that back into the bubble. Franz with the open goal.
NTS Franz, the brain, gets that one in for the 2. The man's a genius.
That's true.
Man's
no
a
one
genius.
can deny that.
So he's going to get some points there. We'll call him IQ points when he scores. 2 IQ points on the board for Ignite. And I'm up to Blitz.
Okay, are they just IQ points for Ignite, or are they IQ points as well for Wireless
They're
Jax?
only IQ points when France scores, although will.i.ding gets this one in for the 2. And no, he won't on that one.
There we go. Wireless Jax keeping their 7-point lead, answering back quickly after letting that 2-pointer in.
Evernight, what do you... Why? What? Why?
Why are you... What? Why
Why
are you
would you watch that?
Stop it.
Unmute us. Sure.
You're right.
Jeez.
You're missing all the incredible action from Wireless Jax.
I am entitled to your attention. Not really. Don't take me seriously. As a send out, slap out, France sends this one to mid. Halfway through, I believe we're halfway through. These are 10 minutes, yeah. Halfway through this 3rd round. So nearing the halfway mark of the 2 sets. It's
see.
Gilligan. Uh-oh. Chain gets him stopped. Oh, no. That might be... Oh. Will I Am. In fact, on the backline. Gets it picked up. Sends it to Venom. Venom, long shot. Ooh, off of the barrier. Down to the floor. Blitz, long shot. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Gets it in for the 3. That's a 10-point lead to the Dingless Jacks.
But they're not dingless.
Yeah, but I don't know how to... like, the wireless dings? That's... I don't know.
You're right. That's also dumb.
They could be the Dingful Jacks.
There we go. I think we found it. Dingful Jacks. That's all right. Ignite.
And I said Essen out. Essen's not on either of these teams, man. What is Arrow on, dude?
What are you on, dude?
Seriously, like you were just saying the most random things right now. It's concerning. Are you okay? Do you smell burnt toast? Wolf doesn't. Gets that one in for it too.
Just want to say thank you real quick to Cool Whip for all the biddies.
Oh yes, thank you.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh, okay. Arrow, your jokes are bad. It's okay. We get
Yes,
it.
they are.
Will.i.am with a short pass over to Blitz. Blitz tries to get that back over to Will, but he's too busy blocking to get it. That's okay, though. The wireless stack is there. They're going to try to get that sent out through midfield, stalling in the popcorn trap area. Blitz picks that up. He's going to drift in a little bit before crossing it over to Will.i.am, who's hiding under the cross Pac-Man. Will.i.am gets the cross to Gil. Gil takes the shot, and it's beautiful. 17 meters a second from 3 meters out. I cannot believe Wolf didn't stop that.
That's a Cool Whip with a gifted tier 1 sub that goes to the JG.
Holy crap, Cool Whip, you've gifted 161 subs in this channel?
DJG.
Girl, what are you doing?
Giving out subs.
Okay. Thank you, Dimly.
They say I speak facts.
Anyway,
that
he took the shot. It's off the shield. Gilligan picks that up, sends it over to Blitz. Blitz doing a little juking around, trying to get that away from him before he gets stunned out. He can't quite do it, though. It's picked up by Wolf. Wolf sends that down to Franz. Franz is looking at a goal, or his teammate chooses a teammate. VTS puts that in for 2 points.
2 points.
2 points! Yeah!
Cool Whip says facts and wisdom.
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 Ballin' on a budget. Thank you, Cool Whip. My spirit animal. That is Wireless Jack's disc. Will.i.am takes it. He's going to pass it over to Gilligan in the tunnel. He's going to stop for a second. Appreciate the lead he has. Take his time. Sends it over to Venom. Venom straight up to Will.i.am. Back over to Gil. Can't quite reach it. Oh, Gil gets stunned out before he can get the slap into the goal.
Blitz doesn't have the reach, though. Gil gets the recovery. Goes back to Blitz, who's going to get stunned out by VTS King. Who is the King, if you weren't aware. This one's going to bounce up. Good pick up there by King. Sends it in, but Will gets a good grab. Got there quick. Got the stop. Got it sent out. This one now in. And picked up by VTS King again.
This is just back and forth. Will.i.am gets that almost all the way into the bubble. His teammates can't quite get a hand on it. The pass all the way down. That's okay. Will finally gets a piece of it. He sends it over to Blitz. Blitz drifting in. Gets the crossover for Will. Will with the open goal. 2 points. They're up by 10 points with a minute left. I don't know what mathematical time is, but I don't think they got it.
10 points. That's a minimum of 4 goals, which is a full minute of reset time. So, yeah, that was the ice right there.
Womp womp. That's okay.
Well, aren't you a mechanical engineer? Don't you know mathematics? Uh-oh. Did we lose her again? Like mid-word? Yeah, it looks like. Oh, that's, yeah, she just dropped out. You saw all the names refreshed there. Yep. So, Psycho once again, 35 seconds on the clock in this 3rd round. Shot there. Duel's going to get that one in, so we'll have 10 more seconds once you're coming out of the tube. Any caffeine, apparently.
9, 8,
Yeah, gotta cut that lead down to 7, but will be the Wireless Jacks round here. Cool Whip with some more bits.
Teams entering the arena. 5. Blue sends it back the other way.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess it is technically. I guess in yesterday's time it's almost 9. That would explain some things. As you see a frozen Psycho. That's good.
That's absolutely classic. I will speak for Psycho's behalf. She's frozen there.
Frozen in place with her halo.
So yeah, it looks like set 1 kind of went to Wireless Jacks. What do you think?
Well, it did. They took 3 rounds, indeed. Although not surprising, Franz hasn't. I don't think Franz has been playing. Has he been? I don't think so. BTS King has been. I'm not sure about Wolf and Duel.
France was on Senate.
Oh, Franz was on Senate. You're right.
Yep. Wolf and
I
Duel.
know they certainly haven't been playing together.
No.
And then I know Gil has not been playing, but Blitz, Will, and Venom I'm pretty sure have been.
Oh, and look, she's out.
Where is she? There she goes.
Is that her or is that me? That's me. I'm gonna
What?
come in for. I'm gonna stand in for her. There you go. Hi, Newton Dad on cam. Psycho's name, Newton Dad. I know. It's chaos. It's chaos
You
here.
ever see that movie Face Off? Nicholas Cage and name. Guy was in Grease. Right?
What? Sorry, I was staring you off.
Guy was in Grease.
Yeah, Face Off. Yeah, that guy.
What's his name? What's his name?
Danny Zuko. Sure.
What?
John
What?
Travolta.
John Travolta. Yes, it was Dick Cage and John Travolta. I think it was John Travolta. Yeah, it was a crazy. It was a crazy movie.
What are we talking about?
I don't know, but Cool Whip is not entertained.
Hi, Psycho.
Hi, I'm sorry. My computer just decided tonight was the night to throw a hissy fit,
All right.
and Echo keeps crashing my computer entirely to the point I have to restart.
Everybody has their
So
night.
it's all right. She's being a prima donna. I'll fix her in the morning.
You know, I used to think a prima donna was a pre-Madonna. I didn't know that a prima donna was a thing.
First lady of the
It's all
stage.
right.
That's what they say.
Yeah. I never knew that. I never knew what it was. I always thought it was like a pre-Madonna. I assumed Madonna was just very, particular.
I married a singer. I have to be very careful with that phrase around the house.
Yikes.
Yikes. Sweet mom, sweetest lady around.
You know, when is Newton Dad and Newton Mom going to be on 2CQ? That's what I want to know.
Oh. Oh. I don't know if that works.
Cool Whip, I don't have a nose ring. What are you talking about? I don't believe in body piercings.
Right.
I don't.
Si, whenever you're ready to bring your cam back on, I'll turn
Yeah,
mine
I'm
off.
working on it. I'm doing one thing at a time so that she doesn't start yelling at me again.
Can't see
All right.
anything.
Oh yeah, you've got like a little bit of glitter
What?
on your nose.
What is that? Is this an
I didn't
artifact?
even
It's
notice you
it's
had
a
a nose.
It's a digital artifact. It's nothing.
The digital artifact. Indeed it is. We're going to get started in round 4 of this Wireless Jacks dominance. Being carried by Cabbage. We're going to get started here on this neutral joust. And out of the twos, it will be VTS King getting a hand on it first. And sending it over to Wolf. Wolf sending it in. Careening around. It will be in the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan sending this one out into the tube. Picked up by Blitz. Blitz, long send in. It will bounce Karina around the far side. Chain's unable to get there. Blitz unable to get there. Franz gets there, slaps it. Tries to get it Duel, but it will be Will I. Uh-oh, Duel actually getting it picked up. It wasn't Will I Duel, it was just Duel. And VTS King will get it in. Kind of uncontested.
Mostly.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8,
What are we at NFTing?
6,
What are we what?
Doug said we need to NFT something.
I don't even know what that means.
Non-fungible token.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Although I believe
Alright.
fungible is a made-up word, as Blitz is going to get that one in 4-3.
That 3 wasn't made up. Shot.
Correct.
Correct. It was real. All right. I'm back to casting now. I'm in the game. Things are not frozen. We got this. Ignite's got the disc now. Joust advantage. Coming out of the tubes to grab it is Wolf. Wolf bouncing off of Nest, going low with it. Trying to keep an eye on that stack before sending it over to Franz and Tunnel. Franz tries to go up to the ceiling to his teammate. VTS King has it. Oh, did he just take a 3 on a goalie? You can't do that, VTS. You
I didn't
can't
even see
do
the
that,
goalie.
homie.
Where's the goalie?
Oh,
Joel?
man. You know what? He didn't see the goalie either. He said, I don't care if you're there or not.
Willie
Took it
got,
anyway.
Will got caught floating. Just watch that on the replay. He got caught floating. That's what happened.
It happens.
He was not
It
anchored.
happens
That's why
in
you got to
Decimus.
anchor, man. You got to anchor.
That's alright. Gilligan's got the disc, kind of drifting up slowly. He gets stunned out, but he does get the reset off to Will. Will barely getting that pass off too before he's stunned out to Venom. Venom bouncing it over to Blitz. He gets a hand on it, but intercepted by VTS King. VTS sends it over to NTS Franz. That's not gonna get there in time.
Oh.
No, they got lucky. Franz dings the 3-pointer. It's picked up by Venom. Sends that over to Blitz. Blitz taking his time for a second before getting that cleared out. Stacks are away. It looks like Wireless Jacks are going to be there first with maybe an open goal depending on when they get it. No, it bounced back. What an unlucky bounce. All the way to midfield, back to Franz. Franz gets it to Wolf. And now Ignite has possession again.
Send up Franz, sends it in off of the seal. Uh-oh, he got the bounce.
Ooh,
He got the
what
bounce.
a shot. Somebody clip it and ship it.
Up by 5. Also, Phenom, you know how I know fungible is a made-up word? Because all words are made up, homie. Ah, got him.
I don't know why. Every so often, I decide to try whiskey
Oh!
again. Like I'm. Oh, never mind. Ignore me. Wolf. 3-pointer. We were
That was
talking
a
about
nice
whiskey,
shot.
and now I tried some, and I might have been wrong, guys. I just want to apologize.
Nice shot. Whiskey's amazing. I mean, you know what I hear? I hear Jack Daniels is frowned upon. I think Jack Daniels is God's gift to the world. Well, yeah, but go again. Actually, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. For some people, it's not so great. But for me, love it. Venom, to your side. Sends it far side. To Blitz. 1, 2, 3, 0. Up to Will. Will, open goal. Ooh, goes wide. Venom recovers. 2 in the bubble there. Someone coming out of the tubes now. Pass across. Will. Uh-oh, a ding.
I
Oh,
am.
we're going to see the ding army returning. Gil. Oh, no, the setup to Blitz gets it in.
I would be real sad if we saw another series of dings, but that's okay.
I would have laughed. I would have very much enjoyed it. I would have taken it to the bank.
You know, not when you're down by 6. No offense to Ignite, but we all want to see the home team win.
You know
Or at least I
what
do.
Wireless Jacks really need to do here if they want to get this comeback.
What?
They need to score more than Ignite.
Oh my god. Could you elaborate on that strategy? I haven't heard such like high strats before.
Scoring, you get a 2 or a 3. Oh, nice stop there, Will. And they need to score more 2s and 3s than Ignite scores 2s and 3s.
I had no idea that's how it worked. I thought Newton Dad was making up scores as we go and just throwing them up on the overlay.
Well, as a matter of fact, the team that scores more points tends to win.
Speaking of tends to win with more points, VTS King puts in a beautiful 3-pointer, 17 meters a second from 17 out.
That was beautiful.
Extending that lead. Oh, Wireless Jacks, 4 minutes left, down by 9. They got time. They got time.
You know what happened during the intermission there? Ignite got the call from Far, and Far was like, yo. cannot be tarnishing our name like this. You have to win. Oh, big stop, big goal. BTS King. Yes, they have a brand to protect. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yikes. Another 2. Down by 12 now is Wireless Jacks, but they've got the disc. They're going to try a dribble play down through Trunnel? What is a Trunnel? You know, it's fine. Whatever. It happens. But somebody takes the shot. 3-pointer for Ding again. Doesn't ding this time. Bringing his team back within 9.
Facts. You ever had a car that had like the middle seat that comes down? Like the seat doesn't come down, but like the middle thing comes down. You can take it all the way down and get into the trunk. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what
Pull
you're
out
talking
like
about.
the console in the back seat. You can like basically get into the trunk that way. When you have that open and there's a hole there, it's called a trunnel.
Is it really? Are you screwing with me?
It's a tunnel to the trunk. It's a trunnel.
Stop. Get out. Why do I always like lean toward believing you? Like, why do I do this? I do it to myself.
Because I'm good at making stuff up.
I know you are really good at making stuff up. It makes me so mad. Oh, but anyway, Ignite gets a hand on that. They're gonna get that cleared all the way through.
Whoa.
Uncontested open goal. Yup, BTS King said mine and put in 2 points, extending their lead to 11 points now.
You know what it was? It was they realized that they were getting beat by a team that was being called the Wireless Dings. And they were like, we just can't have that.
They got far on the phone. I think I'm with you.
Oh goodness. Hold on. Cool Whip actually pulled out the definition. Trunnel, a wooden dowel used to prevent a wooden mortise and tenon joint from slipping apart. Trunnels were usually made of hardwood such as oak or hickory. I don't know what any of those words mean.
Welcome to this old house.
Bye, Cool Whip.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Are we losing Psycho again?
No, we shouldn't be. Can you hear me?
You're like 5 frames a second or 5 frames a minute right now.
That's so
This
cool.
one, far side, actually it was like 3 frames a second. France, one
I
touch
had
pass
one
and
frames.
Wolf. Wolf to Duel. Duel wanted to take the shot, but he's going to get stunned out by Blitz. Blitzo sending that one off of the head of ETS King. Oh, that Shan comes out to attack. Nice attack. Are they going to be able to recover it? Barely, but they do. Venom gets it cleared out. That one's going to get sent all the way down. Just over a minute to go here in the first round. Well, the 4th round. Gilligan sends it in off the backboard. Goes wide. Now up. Wolf gets it picked up. Blitz stunned out. Wolf sending this one to the far side there to NTS Franz. Franz. Long shot. Is that going to be on? Ooh, just off.
No, they got the case of the dings.
BTS King picks it up, resets it there. Although it looks like Gilligan is out right now. He's on the other side of the arena, motionless. Now he's starting to move back into the play. Looks like maybe he's just out of headset for a moment. As well, I am gets it picked up, gets it cleared out. This could be. Oh no, Wolf is going to get it instead. Sends it over to France, who sends it in for the 2. That's going to be a 10-point lead here with less than a minute to go.
Yep, I think I'm no expert. I don't think there's coming back for Wireless Jacks this round, but there's always next round. 28 seconds left, down by 10. I think as long as they get some momentum going into the next round, they'll be fine. So they send it over to that stack on the right side, tries to clip that clear through tunnel. They're chasing it down. They're gonna have an open goal. Sort of takes a shot. I don't know if that was supposed to be a shot off the floor or not, but it's okay. It's bouncing out in a round bubble. It's gonna be recovered by Wireless Jacks. Blitz has it. He's gonna send it over to Blitz. No, Blitz didn't have it. Obviously, Blitz can't send it to Blitz. Gil had it, sent it over to Blitz on Nest, and he puts it in. Just in time.
It's an understandable mistake, though, because it was basically cabbage to cabbage.
Okay, I do this horrible thing when I'm casting, when I basically go based on, like, the length of the name or the shape of the name. Like,
Yep.
I recognize Venom's name from far away.
That's what I
'cause it's
do.
blue with the dash at the end. There's Will.i.am, who's got the 2 dashes, but Gil and Blitz are just close enough that is really screwing me up.
No, I do the same thing, although Gil and Blitz doesn't throw me off. But the other day, like the fact that Zenith and Kaznas both had 2 Z's near the front of the name in a game I was casting yesterday, what's today? Yeah, yesterday. I kept confusing them over and over and over again, Zenith and Kaznas. Because they were on the same team, they both have 2 Z's stacked on it. That's a really unique thing to have 2 Z's in your name like that. So I never had to worry about identifying the 2 different names with 2 Z's in them. But I did the same thing. Name length, name shape, something, yeah, anything like that. Anything that stands out more than just the letters themselves. Because even though I have the game at 1440, like it's big. The screen is big, really high resolution, and when they're on the other side of the arena, it's still impossible to read their names, which. Maybe I'll make that request sometime. Maybe to allow us to adjust the size of the names, like have a setting where you can make the names bigger. You know what I mean in the arena, it's just like as a caster setting, like an option.
Is a really good idea, and I would love to see that. But we're going into round 2 now. Ignite has the disc. They get that sent over to Wolf, who's gonna. I think that was a pass, not quite connecting, but it's okay. VTS has it. Gonna get stunned out before he can do anything with it though. Gil's gonna try to get that cleared out, but Wolf intercepts. Wolf sending it over to Franz. Franz takes the bounce shot, but not quite. Just missing a little bit. It's alright though. Ignite has that picked up again. They're gonna get another chance. Wolf over to Duel. Duel on Bowtie. Taking it in slowly. A little miscommunication on the pass. Doesn't quite connect. Wireless Jacks are gonna get that finally cleared out. Just missing the guy hiding at midfield. Is almost all the way down in their bubble, but Ignite has that first. Is gonna try to get that cleared again. Not quite getting it out though. Looks like somebody got a slap on it. It's stalling it around popcorn area. Wireless Jax has that first though. Wolf trying to get a slap on it. No, VTS is able to get a slap on it though. It's just bouncing around. I'm gonna wait until something happens. Every time I think they've got it, then they don't. And it's just guys.
I know that frustration. That's one of the hardest times to call a game is when the teams are just sending it back and forth. That's when you'll hear the casters they'll start to talk about how the game is ping pongy or volleyball-y or something like that. The style of commentary changes because you get frustrated trying to follow the action, because part of casting is prediction. And when they're just turning it over and over and over again, you can't predict anything because it's nothing but turnovers. You don't usually predict a turnover. You know what I mean? You predict what the play is going to, what the roll, what's going to happen in the rollout. Turnovers aren't predictive. As Will gets credit for it. Although I don't believe it was Will's goal.
I
don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I mean, I saw the shot. It was Will got in. I think so. Yeah, it's like Will grabbed the other player and the disc. So like the player floating to the goal brought Will to the goal. That was weird. Interesting.
But no matter what, it's 2 points for Ignite. And that means Wireless Jax has Joust. They're walking it all the way down the field before finally getting stopped in the bubble. Ignite gets that cleared all the way out. Their stacks are getting together. Gil is doing his stun thing. He might get there first. Nope, just beat a little bit by NTS Franz. He gets it to the VTS on the shield. Goes over to Franz again. A little miscommunication on the pass trying to get back to VTS. It's picked up by Blitz, who puts it off of either his own head or Gil's head. Not sure whose, but it's okay. Gil gets a piece of that. He gets that picked up and cleared out. Now sitting down in Ignite's end. Somebody took a shot, but it's not quite in, just a little bit off. Venom's got it, tries to send it over to Shield, but the teammate isn't there anymore. Franz gets a slap on it. It's gonna get over toward the cloud area, now over toward midfield. Blitz is trying to chase that down, can't quite get a hand on it. Ignite gets there. Oh, yeah. My computer's doing bad things. Demo, you can take over. This is sad.
Sends it out, but in the hands of Gilligan. Gilligan gets stunned by Duel. Duel sends that one out. Wolf gets a slap on it. Blitz, though. Some more ping pong right now. Wolf sending it through. Does get the clear out. They have a chain down, but it's a stack race. Blue is in the bubble as well. Wolf looking for a setup. Goes for the setup. BTS cuts in. Gets it in for the 2 as he gets stunned out. This is going to be a 4-point lead to Ignite. They have not had a lead. They've had a lead for the whole second. They've had a lead for a while.
Second set. That one.
Second set.
We knew what you meant. That's okay.
Set dose.
Set dose. Will.i.am picks up the disc, sending it over to Tunnel, but a little bit of miscommunication. I don't know if the stack broke up or what. bouncing around now on Ignite's side. It's picked up by Duel and NCS Franz. Tries to get that cleared out and stacked to it, but not quite. It's intercepted. Blitz with the open goal now. 3 points. Wireless Jax is on the board.
Wireless Jax is on the board.
What a sentence.
But it looks like that call from far did a lot of work, a lot of good here for Ignite. They still have not relinquished this lead here. Now on the Joust advantage. Beating the Wireless Dings as Wolf send this one to the near side too, but it will turn over. Blitz gets it picked up, sends it into the near side trap. Off the ceiling, or Wolf sending it back. Ooh, and across. Picked up now by Will. Will moving in. Will sending it in. Oh, big stop there. NTS Franz turning it around. Gets it sent all the way down. Bouncing off of the nest to the far side wall. Blitz there to pick it up. Blitz turning it around. Ooh, into the hands. Excuse me. Somebody. Anybody. Everybody. Get the... I was quoting Limp Bizkit. Well, I am. There at the nest. Sends this one out. I don't even know what song that was. Actually, yeah, I do.
I don't even...
I do know. I could actually start playing through it right now. I'm not going to though because it's Limp Bizkit's inappropriate. Venom, the Will
That's true.
gets it in for the 2. They do take the lead here. Actually, do you know Limp Bizkit just recently put out a new album?
You know, I don't...
They actually did, and it sounds like Significant Other B-sides. It
Really?
sounds like 1999.
All right. Maybe I'll force myself to listen to it.
Some of the songs get you headbanging, and then you go, oh, yeah, it's Limp Bizkit.
All right, good. I'm just glad we share the same opinion.
I mean, I love West Borland.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? No, Significant Other is a masterpiece.
Gilligan with the 35-meter shot. Let's go.
You know what else is a masterpiece?
Defend your thesis on Significant
Significant
Others.
Other. Dude, listen back. Go listen to it for real. Go sit down and listen to that album. It is a masterpiece. It is actually beautiful. The music is on. Everybody has always acknowledged that Limp Bizkit had great musicians and a terrible front band. But they didn't actually have a terrible front man. He was just kind of obnoxious. He played an obnoxious character, actually. That's not even like really him. It's a character he plays. And I'm telling you, go listen to it. It's a work of art. It is, I'm telling you. Also, you know what else is a work of art?
What?
Sequels.
I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah, all 3 of them. Sequels.
Check it out.
The sequels.
I don't think I've heard them.
No, with Ray.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Yes, I did.
Wait. Stop. Oh my god. I was like, what fucking... I'm sorry, pardon my language. What Limp Bizkit album is he referring to?
It was the Star Wars album.
No, I went to the sequels, man.
Yeah, how about we not go to the sequels because they're garbage and...
They were phenomenal.
No.
Have you never had Blue Milk?
No. You know what? I had Blue Milk when I went to Disney, and it's pretty good with tequila in it.
I'll take your word for it.
That doesn't make up for the fact that the sequels are awful. But you know what wasn't awful? That play by Wireless Jax putting another 2 points on the board. They're finally up in this set. So...
Yeah, are they gonna keep the lead though? That is the question. That's a sort of generic question you ask on stream.
That is the kind of question you ask your fellow caster when you don't know what to say.
Yeah. Bull sends it out. Near side trap. Uh-oh. I thought it was a shot. It was not.
Not quite, but there's a one-on-one with the goalie. Franz
Nice
capitalizes.
placement. Some anger in that goal.
Was or like, how
I
dare
think
you be up in
Ignite's
this set?
tilted. Where's game?
What?
This wouldn't be an issue if game was in the game.
You know, never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but too soon.
Oh, Jack G, yes, it's VTS King in the game. In the flesh, the man himself. The legend. Uh-oh. No one looking. There it is. Blitz is gonna pick it up. Will got the goal. Like he was kind of doing like an A. His arms are spread, like he was like doing like the I'm free, you know. Like it did not look like he was paying attention to what was going on in that moment. It was very funny. Uh-oh. Fran's gonna have the angle.
Not quite.
Not quite. You jinxed. You copied me.
I said it first.
You didn't. I did. Play it back.
Somebody clip it.
Flip it.
Done arguing with this fool.
I dare you.
That's getting cleared out toward Ignite's side. Long
Oh,
shot coming in, but
ooh.
what a save by Wolf. No look. He's gonna get the bounce clear all the way through tunnel. Stacks are getting together trying to get there. But who's there first? Ignite. Franz has it. He's gonna slow it down a little bit, wait for his teammates to get down here before doing anything. Slowly drifting into the bubble, cut to Duel. Duel dings it though. Ding dash. Picked up by Blitz. Blitz gets that through up to the ceiling, bouncing off the top trench before coming down in a bubble. Still waiting on somebody to get down here. Open goal, taking the bounce shot. Not quite. Whoa, what a save.
That's a shot Will has practiced.
For real.
Uh-oh. Opportunity. Oh, no. This turnaround there does not work out for them. So Gil gives it, gives it away. Double stun here. 8 seconds to go. VTS with it. Stunned out by Gil. Gil gets it back once again. Going to opt to reset it there. Was on its way in, but Venom is going to make the stop. Gil again was trying to be toxic. Venom told him no. And some people are going to disagree with me. Gil would say no. He was resetting it to Venom. I know Gilligan, and I can tell you right now, he was trying to score on his team there.
You know, I think we all know Gilligan, one of the most toxic players in this league, and someone needs to call him out on it.
Nothing but steez from this guy. Nothing but steez.
Just ask him what he thinks about sportsmanship. It's optional in this
One of his favorite things to do in Beer League is ding the disc before he scores. The fact.
Then we were gonna end up fired.
Gil is not gonna ask me to cast anything after this.
Me neither. But it's fine. We're having a good time. And it's all in good fun. But
Is it? I was being malicious.
oh well, you go for it, Dimway. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Ignite won the first round, Wireless Dragons won the second, so this round 3 actually matters in set 2.
That is if we don't count set 1.
That's true. Ignite can either tie it up or lose them both. That's
Why
okay.
Smooth calling me toxic?
Because you're toxic. So we
Smooth, nobody
established
asked your
this.
opinion.
Alright, going into round 3,
I'm
Josh
not
countdown. Who's gonna have disc? Ignite's gonna have that first, trying to get that sent over to BTS, or not BTS, Wolf. Can't quite connect though. Wireless Jax gets a hand on it, gets it slapped out. Blitz has the disc, trying to either oh my god, did that really just happen?
Goalie was stunned out. That was funny. The Duel went for the reach anyway. That was very funny. It was such a little pathetic like reach. He knew he couldn't grab it, but the way he reached out was kind of like,
Oh no.
I'm making an effort.
I mean, like, look, I tried, guys. Ignite has the disc. Duel tries to send that back to his teammate in tunnel, but it's a bad bounce. It's alright, though. Wolf gets there first to recover it. Gets it sent over to MTS Franz, who sends it over to BTS King. Back over to Franz now, hanging out in the trap area. Slowly drifting up before sending it back to BTS King again. Opts for the reset back to Wolf. Wolf gets his pocket picked, though, by Gilligan. Gilligan gets that pass out. He doesn't get stunned out by the stack, but it's immediately picked up by BTS King, who gets his pocket picked by Will. Will with the open goal. 3 points. Dude. What?
That was probably a nice goal. He told me to bring it. He said bring it. He brought up the Quest 2 nonsense. He dismissed my complaints about the Quest 2, and then he said bring it. So, in my mind, that's not abuse of power. He was asking for it. He was asking for it.
God. Oh. Anyway, there's a game going on. No distract from Dimway's abuse of power. Wolf has the disc, tries to get that sent over to Duel, but not quite. Disconnecting a little bit. Wireless Jax gets a slap on it. Gonna try to get that cleared all the way through. Stacks are trying to get together, but nobody's there yet. Stun's coming out of the backfield. It's okay though. will.i.am is there first, takes the shot, and it's in. Another 3 points. Ignite still isn't on the board, down by 9 in this round 3 of the second set.
They have been utterly demoralized. They had the lead for a while there. And they were feeling good, and then Jax came back. And, yeah. That's what happened. At least so far, it's plenty of time, though. It's only, what, 2.5 minutes in. If my math is correct. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. We're on
nice
Mercy, too.
back.
We're on track for Mercy. They keep this up.
You don't say that this early. What you say
I
is...
have to, because I like the home team. I want them to do
what
well.
you say is... The proper phrasing is they're on a pace.
Okay. That's what I meant.
Say.
I didn't think the phrasing mattered that much, but I will keep it in mind.
Smith Ryan,
I'm sorry, I don't know what
after getting untimed out, subscribe tier 1. So thank you, Smooth.
Wow. Just wow.
While shenanigans are going on in chat,
And a long
Wolf
shot
puts
there.
in a
Wolf,
3-point.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he's literally asking for it.
Is he? Is he? Oh my god, what are you gonna do, Smooth? Gift a sub?
Yes.
Yes, King Acid sends it over to Wolf. He tries to get it to duel in the bubble. He's bouncing out a little bit, trying to regain control. Sends it over to Wolf. Yep, 2 points. Dude, the names need to be bigger. I can't do it with all these weird characters. There's too many dashes on Ignite.
There's literally one dash.
There's literally a dash and an underscore. And it's
Good.
screwing me up. And the Z has 2 straight lines in MTS Franz, and it looks like a dash from far away. Listen,
Get
my
your
brain
eyes
doesn't work
checked.
function. My brain doesn't work normally, it's fine.
But it's Wireless Jax with a 4-point lead in possession. His
Ooh.
duel handles that far side, sends it up, out and in. Wolf with it. Am I saying it? I don't even know if I'm saying it. BTS. Oh
my.
Gil,
We got a game here.
Gil actually looked aggravated there.
Woo.
He looks dejected, in fact. Watch that
Oh, they
back
have
on the
come
replay.
from-
Watch Gilligan's body language after that. There, look at it. Throws his hands up, and then he does the poopy face.
You know what? I think he's mad at me for saying they're on track for a Mercy because they've suddenly given up 7 points in a row.
Right. Exactly. That's what happens.
Oh my god, another long shot from Wolf. 10 unanswered points from Ignite. They're now on top 10-9.
Yeah, if you thought Gil was upset a minute ago.
Whoop. That's alright. Wireless Jax just needs to take a breather. And
You
we'll come
are
back
going to get
from this.
fired after this.
I am gonna get fired. Between
So done.
It's all Psycho's fault.
Newton, can they hear you, or are you
Yes,
just
they can
whispering in
hear
my
me now.
ear?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, to be fair, they did call me Sir Derail for a reason.
That's true. I can't. Once you get me laughing like really good, it's all over.
I have that effect.
And we did that in the first like 2 minutes.
I'm really good at just taking everything off topic.
Oh, I've noticed.
That's why you should have. That was literally when they first called League Talk. Like when I think it was originally called General, and they changed it to League Talk. I'm not sure. I was arguing with Princess about it. I was like, you need to just make it general. Like, don't specify League Talk, because people just talk. People just like talk generally. Because I was one of those people. Because I took it off topic all the time. It was a totally biased argument I was making. 100%. And I don't know if I was conscious to it at the time, but I absolutely was. I was like, no, it shouldn't be League Talk. It should be just general talk. And she was like, no, if you want to talk general, you can go to off topic. I was like, but I don't want to. And I've always had off topic muted, almost as a protest. But now I have almost everything muted because I'm not a mod anymore. But
Wait, are you supposed to have things unmuted if you're a mod?
I mean,
That's news to me.
it's good practice to see what's going on in all the channels all the time, because then you know when someone's doing something wrong.
I just check it often enough that I can get away with it.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Denied
Not quite.
here. Wolf picks it up, but isn't going to get it out. 3 minutes ago, does get it out now. Uh-oh, overshooting with somebody. Gilligan gets it
Right.
picked up. Nice setup there to Venom. Over to Franz. Venom, like he's on the other team, buddy. Franz sends this one out, off the barrier, up to the ceiling. A scoop there from Blitz. Blitz gets its own scoop, sends this one in. So Blitz looking for 2 scoops here. As Gilligan puts the cherry on top and finishes off this Sunday.
There's still 2.5 minutes left, but okay.
Like ice cream sundae, 2 scoops and a cherry on top.
All right, I thought you meant the day of the week, and I just
No, if it
realized.
was this game, I would have had the double entendre as well. Yeah, but no. No, I was talking about sundaes. I'm talking about ice cream sundaes. No, I want ice cream.
Let's finish this game and then we'll get ice cream, Dimly.
Gilligan's buying.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
If he loses the set, Gilligan's buying. If they win the set, Coolip's buying. All right. Anyway, Gilligan gets that picked up. He's gonna try to send that through tunnel. Stack kind of falls apart a bit though. Nobody's there yet. We're still waiting for Will with the open goal.
Oh.
Wait, what happened to Ignite? Where were they? I was so busy looking at the goal, like waiting for them to come flying out of nowhere, that I didn't even turn around.
I do know that Smooth is going to be tilted about that getting his silence there for a while. He is not happy.
I was just handed ice cream out of nowhere, and I just want to say God is real.
That is the second time that I have referenced something that you then got. First, I'm talking about whiskey, and a minute later, someone brings you whiskey. And then I'm talking about ice cream, and a minute later, someone fucking brings you ice cream. Excuse me.
You're fine.
Uh-huh.
What is this?
Okay? Are you okay?
I'm jealous. I want someone to bring me whiskey and ice cream.
You know?
Sorry, Smooth is upset with you, too. Uh-oh.
Why?
We had a game. 25 seconds.
Dimly, I planned this to be so on topic and so casty. It's not working. All right.
It's Smooth's fault.
30 seconds left. Ignite needs one more goal to either tie it up or win it if they can get a 3-pointer.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
What are you
got the
doing?
third-
My God. A
Wireless
7
Jacks
meter
are
3.
throwing.
Oh. They don't have time. The game's over.
They don't. That's it. That's over. Who just rage quit? Who just rage quit?
We won't say his name, but there's one missing.
Oh no.
I doubt it was her. I'm gonna be honest. I really doubt it was a rage quit.
I doubt it too. That's why I said it. If I thought it was a rage quit, I wouldn't have mentioned anything.
Okay. Yeah, I really don't. I think more likely someone had to go. I think so. It's more likely someone had to go. Like had something to do. No, he's back. But yeah.
He
Yeah.
broke,
Wasn't
yeah.
even that. So there you go. Wireless Jack's going to throw it there in the final few seconds and lose the second set overall.
Yikes. But that's okay. They won 4 rounds tonight, and that makes them the overall winner.
Technically.
I just want to say something. In the 6 rounds here, I can see the stats on the screen. Gilligan racking up 129 stuns.
Oh, is that all?
129. Next highest,
Holy crap,
Franz
Gil.
with 85. Points
Sounds
leader.
about right.
Yeah, points leader Blitz with 33. Yep. This is some stats here. Stats.
Stits.
Thanks to NTS Franz and in the overlay now in Spark, we have our own stats here. I think they're gonna play another one. You guys want to go back in?
Are they playing another one?
Playing another one.
I'm not
Playing
even
a
in there
2-minute
anymore.
2-minute overtime. 2 minutes on the clock.
2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. I'm in.
I gotta
I'll
find the
cast
link
it.
again.
2-minute overtime.
2-minute overtime.
Wireless Jax wins that joust. Gets a little bop down into Trench, but Ignite picks that up first. They're going to send it all the way into Wireless Jack's bubble. Unlucky bounce. That might have gone toward the goal, but not quite. Wolf has that picked up, dancing around a bit, waiting for his teammates to get set up. Sends it over to Duel on the... Nope, not quite. That was a little low, buddy, but that's okay. Will.i.am now has it on the Wireless Jack side, waiting for his teammates to get down there before clearing it all the way through. Getting stuck at around the midfield area, but that's alright because Wireless Jacks are still there first. Gilligan has his hand on the disc. He's going to drift around a little bit before trying to send that over to Blitz. Not quite connecting, but it's okay because Will I Am has it. Sends it over to Gilligan. Gilligan with the 2-pointer. That's it.
Just as I get in.
That's how it
Just as you get in, it's over.
Yep. There you go.
So that was
how
the
the
cherry
cookie
on the
crumbles.
top, I think. That was the the end of the Sunday there.
The end of the sun.
You're
The end of
welcome.
Sunday. All right, now Will leaves.
You're welcome.
Cool.
Right, so thank you so much for joining me, Dimway. Thank you for everybody who tuned into the game. That was a ton of fun. And here's the part where I plug all the other shows, if I can pull this
Right.
up.
Do it.
Yeah, that's my job. So, thank you for tuning into Beardus Media. Beardus Media is Gilligan's new rebranded channel where he's turned it into a network of sorts, and we have all sorts of fun shows for you, not just the wireless cast on Sunday at 9. In fact, if you come back in about half an hour-ish, you can see me cast the VRGL Sunday Night Showdown games. That's the all-girls league, where we do some mixed pickup games on Sunday nights. My co-host for tonight is Matt Miko, so if you know him, he's a lot of fun. Love to see you guys again in about a half hour. Tomorrow we'll have Two Cool Queens at 9:30. That's where Queen Cap and Cool Whip shoot the shit and have a whole bunch of fun on their show. I'm not sure who their guest is for tomorrow. Newton Dad, do you know yet?
Sure. It's Bam, aka
Right.
Sheep Knuckles, and also the one you see, Luke.
Awesome. And then on Tuesdays, Level Up with Lentil, where Lentil does some Let's Plays. Lately she's been playing some horror games. I don't know what she's got planned for this week, but it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Then Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, we've got Frontline Gaming with 5spot, where 5spot plays FPS games for your enjoyment. Then on Fridays, as you all know and love, we've got the Beer League podcast. That's at 10 p.m. You can watch Beer Leaguers play and watch Gilligan do a little casting, do a little podcasting with his co-host. And then Saturdays at 12:30 a.m. is McFabulous Game Nights, where Dano McFabulous plays Jackbox games with whoever gets in there first into the lobby. He gives out the room code, and then anybody's welcome to join. So yeah, thank you guys so much for showing up and for hanging out with us. Hope to see you in half an hour and for the rest of our shows this week. Dimwell, you got anything you want to plug? Or are you just gonna nod at me?
No, follow me on Twitter.
Follow Dimwell on Twitter. Yeah. All right. Cool. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Hope you have a great night.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. See you later.
Bye.